So the first pattern is a sequence of 3. So I'm going up the scale pattern, 3 notes in order, and then back down a note. So up 3, down 3, up 3, down 3. And then the opposite going back down. That one probably has the most percussive elements to it because I choose to pick the beginning of every string. When I'm jumping to another string, I pick. So when I'm going back and forth across adjacent strings, I am picking those notes. So you can make an argument that maybe this one is the least legato sounding. The next one is another sequence ascending in groups of 4. But the difference is now I'm going up in a group of 4, but I want to start on the next note in the scale. So I'm actually going up 4, back down 2, up 4, down 2. Reverse it on the way down, down 4, up 2. The next one is a sequence going up in 3 and then back down 3. So I'm playing a lot of notes on one string, which kind of makes this a smoother, more legato-driven idea. So I go up the first 3 notes of the string, back down those same 3 notes, and then back up 1. This allows me to do a grouping of 6 notes at a time. And I'm not kind of doing it in a linear sequence going up and up and up. I'm just doing it string by string. So I do that sequence on the E string, and then I just start it over on the A string, and then on the D string. So it's not a true sequence the way the other 2 were. And I just go back down the same way. The final pattern for today is just a variation of that idea. So I'm going further. I'm going up 3, back 3. And then I skip the second interval, go to the minor third. And then after I hit the minor third, I go back to the root, and then I go to the major second. So it went from being a 6-note idea in the previous example to now an 8-note idea. And then I just jump from string to string doing the same idea. So this is all played at the tempo of 140 beats per minute. I do them all individually, and then at the end I mix it all together to see what it would sound like in a real situation. Because in a real situation, you're not necessarily going to play the entire sequence or any one of these sequences from beginning to end. You're going to play little pieces or little fragments of them, and then probably mix around the different variations and the different sequences.